Hello, how are you guys? Hope everybody is doing well. We are talking about observability today. It is a topic that is being talked a lot, yet I find there are three things that are missing in a big way, especially if you are a senior IT professional in the organization responsible for IT infrastructure, responsible for observability, making sure your organization is running well, then pay attention to these three things that I am sharing with you. We have been deploying observability for large organizations, global organizations, and they we have been meeting a lot of CIOs, CTOs, and everybody talks about observability being the important thing for their not just ID infrastructure. They also talk about how it is important for compliance. They talk about how it is important for business. Yet, I find that they are missing three things. Everybody talks about a lot of technologies. Everybody talks about a lot of logs or data coming, being ingested. Everybody talks about how we are able to or how we want to reduce our mean time to detect, mean time to repair, or and get things back up. A lot of organizations talk about how they want to get predictive analytics, how they want to apply machine learning, how they want to leverage AI capabilities connected to the observability setup. So there is no dearth of talk, there is no dearth of documentation. Yet, when you look at the practical scenario, you find, or at least this is my observation, having met hundreds of CIOs and CTOs, that they are missing three things in a big way. So if you are the senior person responsible for this, I hope you will leverage from these talks and deploy in your organization. So what is the first thing that I find missing in a big way in all of these organizations is their ability to think about large scale ingestion to be in place. And what I mean by that is that everybody has multiple siloed implementations of observability tools. You have your legacy tools, you have your tools for monitoring, tools for logging, tools for APM, multiple tools. But when you tell that when you are setting up unified observability, you will have data ingestion coming up to be 100 TB plus per day. And I feel that is what is lacking, that understanding or grappling with that reality. It's a reality. And frankly, 100 TB is a new normal. There are organizations who are pushing almost a petabyte of data per day or more. So there is no need to be afraid of this kind of a setup to be in place. It's new normal. But this is what number one thing that organizations are not ready with yet. And they are not able to orchestrate or they are not able to create a blueprint for ingesting all the data in one place. So this is number one. Number two, that as I said, there are so many tools already in place. So everybody thinks about that I'm going to replace one tool and bringing the new tool. But that is not going to be reality all the time. What is lacking is the ability to leverage existing tools and yet push data in one place and then creating your entire observability. That is something missing in a big way. So we have seen two important things that are missing. What is the third thing? And in my opinion, is the most important piece of their thinking that they need to have. That when you are looking at observability, are you able to connect it with your business outcome? We talked about technology. It need not necessarily remain as just a technology piece. or domain of technologist, are you able to connect with business outcome? The CIOs, they talk about how this is going to be important for tracking transaction journey, customer journey, and things like that. But what I see lacking is, do you have a blueprint where you can say, hey, this is my organizational KPI, this is my organizational KRA, and this is how observability is meeting it or is contributing to it. For example, customer experience. It's a big thing for every organization, but how is observability directly contributing to improving customer experience? Or if you are a bank, how, if the bank wants to increase its CASA ratio, how are you contributing through observability to that goal? So that creating that correlation is number one thing that is lacking. I have not seen the a paper, a CIO or CTO presenting to the board that this is how observability plays important role in the business outcome. So these are the three things. If you get them right, not only you get right budgets that you are looking for, but your organization is also able to connect the dots. I hope after this, listening to this talk, you will be able to go back, create a paper, and go back to your board, get your budgets right. If you need any help, our teams are there. We have been dealing with large scale ingestion, very critical applications, high volume, low latency, throughput for the logs ingestion, and we are here to help. I look forward to hearing from you. If you have done this paper, what is your experience and what more have you done to get your entire observability game in a good shape? Talk to you later. Look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much.